day here in America. Would you like one?
No. I am pro-life, so you don't have to do it. Try to me, but
So what are you doing? So what are you doing to abolish abortion? What are you doing to rescue children from death? To abolish abortion?
What do you mean? I don't practice it. We don't practice it.
But what are you doing to actually save children from death?
But that's what I'm saying. We're not practicing.
Right. Well, you may not be murdering your own children, but what are you doing about the children being murdered?
What do you do?
I do a lot of things. I do this. I go to the abortion mills. I go to the street corners. I go to public areas, busy events. I talk to people about a lot.
Why don't you go? I think, as you know, most people here in this church, I'm not a member here, are pro-life. What I'm suggesting is go to other places where people do practice abortion.
Well,
there can be more urgent need than people who are already not doing that.
Well, the people here are pro-life, but what are they doing to abolish abortion? Most are doing nothing. That's the problem. That's why we go here, because the choir, as people say, why are you preaching to the choir? The choir isn't at the abortion mills. They weren't there yesterday. I was at 2 abortion mills. The choir wasn't out there. The choir is not seeking to abolish abortion in this culture. They have no urgency. So you may be pro-life, but what are you doing to abolish abortion, to rescue children?
You're basically here to act people to join your campaign. Is that?
It's not a campaign. It's more of encouraging Christians to love their preborn neighbor as themselves, to practice true and undefiled religion, as it says in the book of James.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. People here in this church, as I know, more are already in that corner. What I'm saying is, why don't you go to other places more urgent?
I mean, we go to a lot of different places, but here we go to a good man's house to ask for help, because most pro-life Christians aren't doing much to end the abortion holocaust. They're not working to abolish abortion. They don't go out to the abortion mills. They don't go out to the public arenas to demand justice for their preborn neighbors who are being murdered. So
how do you know they don't?
Because I've been out there. I've been out at the abortion mills. I've been out in the public arenas. And if there are people doing that on a regular basis, it would make news. I'd find out about it.
No,
but they're not doing it.
I understand your point, and I understand your point. We all need to do that, participate in that. But there are also need that the people who actually killing the babies, you're not going there to talk to them. Instead, people who are already practicing, and in one way or another, in their personal life or social life, do this. So that's what I'm saying. In a sense, your time can be more effective.
Well, we were at a pro-abortion event yesterday. So I mean, we go to a lot of different places. We were confronting a pro-abortion people yesterday with what they support. This morning we're asking pro-life Christians to not just be pro-life, to believe it's murder, to not just throw money at an organization, but to take action to rescue those who are being taken away to death. And most Christians aren't doing that. I know, because I've been talking to Christians for 10 years, to my brothers and sisters in Christ, and I'll just be honest, the response has been sad. It's been tragic. It's been pathetic. Most Christians, they have no urgency to rescue children from death, to abolish abortion. They're okay with the status quo. They think that being pro-life or anti-abortion is enough, but that doesn't save children from being murdered, being pro-life. So when you need help, you go to a good man's house to ask for help. I mean, we wouldn't go to a pro-abortion church to ask for help, because they're not going to like us. So we go to a good man's house to ask for help.
Urgency is that you go where people are actually murdered. I think your time can be more effective using when you go to a place where actually children are murdered. And this is not.
I was there yesterday at 2 different places, abortion mills.
Glad to hear that.
And I mean, I think that there are people here that could be reached with a message of urgency. That it's like, wait a minute, maybe I need to do something about the abortion holocaust. They see these images, maybe I need to do something to rescue children from ending up like this, from being murdered. And they're not going to have that response at a pro-abortion event or church, but I'd hope they'd have that response at a pro-life church. Because like we don't go to a bar to ask for help. We don't go to strip clubs to ask for help outside of them. We go to a good church to ask for help, and usually we don't get a lot. Because
I think even the good message.
What's that?
The communication, the media is here. The media is the message that the manner that or the way that you spread your message is as important sometimes as the message itself. And so I think, as I said, I'm not a member here. I'm a visitor. And as I hear the response from the people about your presence here and shouting and things like that, they are more like taken aback, even though they are pro-life. They are doing in their own way. You do what you do. People do it differently.
Well, I argue they're not doing anything to end this Holocaust. That's not doing it really
my
differently.
argument is that first there are more urgent needs.
What?
There are places and the people that more urgent need than here. And secondly, shouting in the people who come here for worship.
You know why he's doing that? So they can hear him. If he talked like I'm doing right now, they wouldn't be able to hear him.
But they already know.
So what are they doing about it? If they already know this Holocaust is going on, what are they doing?
They are doing in their own way.
So what's their own way?
Not everybody should preach like he does. They preach by their life, by their action, and a different way.
So what does that look like?
The most important thing, as I said, we don't practice abortion. Okay, that's the greatest and the most loudest statement.
Not really. I mean, Christians. I mean, there may be Christians here getting abortions. I don't know, but it's people here getting abortions. But it's okay. You don't murder your own child, but what are you doing about the child being murdered down the road?
And what I'm saying is your message is the right message, and everybody here seems like agree to that. But I think the manner you approach that kinds of, as I see some reaction from this group, is kind of turns them off. And so they are kind of in quandary. They agree to the message and they practice it. And that, but at the same time, the manner that was presented is more the negative effect than the other. That's all I'm saying. You keep doing what you need to do.
What was your name? I'm Nicholas. What was your name?
My name is Duke.
Duke. I'm Nicholas. I'd encourage you to check out this website, abolishhumanabortion.com, and ask the Lord what He'd have you to do to end this Holocaust, because most aren't doing much about it. That's the problem.
I was just talking to your wife.